Good morning, gathered friends. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the return of Silent Hill. So, as some of y'all may or may not know already, Konami recently did their Silent Hill showcase, and they dropped everything that's been going on with the franchise. We're getting a few new games, and we're getting a new movie as well. I'm pretty excited for all of those, but the biggest takeaway from this showcase is actually the reason we are here today, and that is the remake of Silent Hill 2. You know, despite everything that Konami has and hasn't been doing with the franchise, I kind of figured that in the age of remakes, a remake of Silent Hill 2 was inevitable, really. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's just go ahead and get right into the trailer for the Silent Hill 2 remake. And play. Ew. Ugh. That's probably the scariest thing in this whole game. Gross. Oh, there's our boy. You, seem a little shaky there, James. Anything you want to get off your chest? Oh.
Could she really be here? Waiting for me?
Okay, I'm digging the new voice so far.
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Oh, that looks so beautiful.
In my restless dreams, I see that town.
Don't go after it, James.
Silent Hill.
Yes! Akira Yamaoka's back! Oh, jeez.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
Ooh! Laying them haymakers on him. Oh, I already know what that is.
I'm ready.
I don't remember that. Yo! Oh! That looks wicked. It's a console exclusive. Okay, that's fine. Wow. Just wow. You know what? I know this is just a little teaser trailer, but so far I am pretty impressed with what I've seen. You know, the graphics look pretty great. The voice acting, I don't know who is doing the voices of James and Mary, but oh man, they got it. They understood the assignment. And you know, when I first heard about this Silent Hill 2 remake, that's kind of one of the things that I was worried about, because I know the whole point of a remake is to change everything up, but one thing that I really hoped they didn't change up too much was the soundtrack. The soundtrack is what made the game as good as it is. So the fact that they got Akira Yamaoka back, that really makes me happy, because maybe now I'd be interested in hearing how he reworks some of his old songs if he does. Hearing like more modernized versions of them. You know, I know this is just a teaser trailer right now. We probably won't get a gameplay trailer for another good while though, because that's just how these things go. But you know, so far I have no complaints. Like I said before, I've got absolutely no complaints. But since it's definitely gonna be a while before the game comes out. There's a couple of things that I'd like to see, like as far as like features go. First thing is, I'd like there to be an option where you can switch between the original soundtrack and the new soundtrack. I just feel like that would be pretty cool. And secondly, I hope they include, even if it's as a DLC or something, I really hope they include that extra game that you could play on, like say if you had the greatest hits version of Silent Hill 2, but the Born from a Wish game where you can play as Maria in the moments like just before she meets James. I think that'd be pretty cool to see that included. You know, and as far as the voice acting goes, I know there was only just a little bit of it in the trailer, but I feel like whoever is doing these voices, they took notes from the original voice actors and almost stayed true to that but also making it their own. So I was really, really impressed with that. You know, and I will say this, I know the game was just announced, but as far as the long term goes, one thing that I really want to see is that I want this remake to do good. I really and truly do. And I'm hoping that it does well enough to the point that Konami will start doing what Capcom has been doing with their earlier Resident Evil games and start remaking all the older Silent Hill games. And I know that really wouldn't make sense because they started this with 2, so it'd be weird to go back to 1 and then go back to 3, but either way, I'm sure they could figure out a way to make that work. Because I would definitely be interested in seeing a remake of Silent Hill 4. Now, don't get me wrong. For as much as I love that game, and for as much as it has a special place in my heart for getting me into the franchise, that game could definitely use some improvements. And like I said, I know I'm probably jumping too far ahead because this is pretty much like almost like a revival of Silent Hill, so I know talks of remakes of earlier games is probably a bit too soon, but I'd still like to see. You know, I've been a fan of the franchise for years now. I remember when PT was announced, I was beyond excited because not only was it going to be a new Silent Hill game, but it was going to have, and this is just a personal thing, but you know, it was going to have Norman Reedus in it, and that was like at the height of The Walking Dead's popularity and the whole if Daryl dies we riot thing. But obviously that, you know, that PT thing kind of tanked, which really sucks because I feel like it could have had potential. I feel like it had potential to be a good game. But, you know, Konami's making up for it now, not just with this remake of Silent Hill 2, but the other Silent Hill games that we're going to be getting as well as the movie. You know, I saw the trailers for Silent Hill F, and I also saw the trailer for Silent Hill Townfall, and both of those look pretty interesting. I'm really interested in seeing where those go. I think those are going to be pretty good. I think that's about all I have to say about this Silent Hill 2 remake trailer. You know, I don't have any complaints about the models or the graphics or anything. Like, I'm satisfied. I'm happy with it. I don't know about everybody else, but I personally am happy with it. And I really cannot wait to see the finished product when it drops. Alright, so that's really all I have to say for this. I am so happy that Silent Hill is finally coming back. I feel like it's something that was long overdue, and now it's here, and I am just pumped. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for stopping by, and have a good one.